Okay, I think I'm live, even though it doesn't seem to show that I'm live yet, but it is. Hello. There we go. Cool. Hey, everyone. So I'm just going to be working on a thing here. Let's just get rid of that and get rid of all this other irrelevant stuff. And now I can share my screen. I'm going to be working on this. So apparently Brian Vaughn, who is the original creator of React Error Boundary and still actually is the owner, technically, I am now the maintainer. He opened this up and said, hey, there's a little bit of a like suboptimal thing in the way that React Error Boundary functions because it's using component to catch. These days, it should be using get derived state from error because what happens with component to catch is, and I don't actually completely understand, so I'm going to read it here. So using get derived state from error API was added in 16.6 to improve the error handling process. And here's how it improves it. It avoids the unnecessary render at intermediate, the necessity to render an intermediate broken state before calling the commit phase component to catch hook and then rendering again. Okay, so it appears that when there's an error thrown, it triggers a render, and then before React updates the DOM based on that render, it calls componented catch. This will call a set state, and that'll trigger a new render, and that will get committed. So yeah, get derived state from error doesn't have this problem, so we're going to fix this problem. And it's not going to be a big deal. It should be pretty quick. So we're going to go to React Error Boundary. We'll pull the things, and I'll open up my editor. And we're going to start out the way I always start out, with a repo I haven't worked on in a while. And that is update everything and flush all dependencies. So yeah, there's actually not a whole lot of major updates or anything, so that's good news. So and like by the end of it, I think that all that it's going to be it's going to be really quite simple. We'll see. Maybe it won't be. But I liked my static properties up here at the top, so we're going to say static get derived state from error. I think that's how you spell that. Okay, yeah. And this is going to, well, how do you, let's just look at what the arguments are and all that. Yeah, it's just the error. Yeah, this might actually be a breaking change because we don't have the error info, which is where we get the component tree and everything. Well, we'll just see. Let's see the error, or error and error or info. And yeah, this is interesting. So we will want to keep the component to catch in there. And then we'll just return this. So assuming that things work for us, this should work. But I have a feeling that it's not going to work that way. But let's just try it. Probably going to get a breaking test. And this will be unfortunate because if that info isn't actually available there, yeah, dang it. Yeah, so we don't get the stack trace or any of that. Total bummer. So then this dot set state info, and that'll pass. Nope. Oh, yeah, I think I know what's going on. Hey, Amr, you're not muted. I can hear some background noise. Or maybe it's, I can't say this person's name. I'm going to mute you. There we go. Yeah, I think, shoot. Yeah, see, I was all saying, oh, this will be really easy. Nope, not easy.
So what are you trying to do?
Sorry, what?
What are you trying to do?
So I need to move the state update from here to here, but I can't update all of the state that I manage because I'm getting the info, which includes the component stack from component to catch. And I don't think that comes in here. Let me just double check this. This should log undefined. Yeah, just a bunch of undefines. Yeah, so we don't get info, which is a total bummer. And so that means that we have to wait until we get to this set state before we have info. But yeah, we don't have this info. So I think maybe if not info, we'll just return null. Yeah, and then we get 2 renders or something, I'm guessing. Console error is called more than the number of times we want it to be. Yeah, dang it. All because that component stack, which most people probably shouldn't use, don't need, but we've got it. So that's a bummer. Let me just ask Brian. I think this might be a stopping point. Unfortunately, we pass the component stack to folks, and we can only get that from component did catch. What are the chances we can get that in get derived state from props? Or wait, no, that's not what get derived state from error. Wrong method there. Otherwise, I think the best we can do is to prevent the broken render, just render null until, or just return until component did catch is called, which I think is fine, except it means that we're going to call console.error more than we want. Automatic reset, and let's see, this is right here. So I'm going to see console.log, console.error, mock calls. See what it's actually called with. Okay. Actually, this will be easier if I say console.error mock reset or mock restore. So we can actually see those, and then the test is going to break for that. But wait, what? Hold on a second. Console error setup. Yeah, console error mock implementation.
Would this be more manageable with hooks?
Unfortunately, you can't do hooks with error boundaries. It's
Oh.
literally the only thing you can't do with error boundaries that you can do with classes. Or sorry, error boundaries are the only thing you can't do with hooks. Which is why I say just install this dependency, and then you need no classes. And it's great. Okay, so I'm not sure why reset or mock restore. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, it's because I don't click in time. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is what's getting logged. We get one kaboom right there. Then we get this. And then we get another one. And that, I wonder why we get 2. I think maybe it's because I don't know. Whew, yeah, I don't know. Just try this. So here we get just one. Yeah, I think it's because, oh no, we get two. Huh.
You think that set state inside of that component did catch is causing another re-render?
It's going to cause a re-render, but I'm not sure why it would cause another console error to be called. So I think I need to try something else out really quick just to verify something. Temp ignored JS. Okay. Wait, why is that not showing up? There it is. Okay. So let's make our own little simple error boundary. Just get rid of that. We don't need the exports. We don't need the HOC. And we don't care about this. Or this. I just want to see error info this dot state. If not info, return null. Or sorry, if there's an error and there's no info, else then return oh no. There we go. That looks funny. There we go. Okay. So then test error console error calls render. Let's grab some imports up here. Okay. And get rid of that. Okay, so then we'll render the error boundary with the bomb. And all I want to know is, do we get two console error calls? Console error mock restore. So we get one. Yeah, we just get the one. Okay, so there's something else going on here. Well, I mean, technically we get two, but yeah, there's something else going on here. And I wonder if maybe there's just something wrong with this test. Yeah, because this should work just fine. It's not cool. I'll probably need to comment that out, or comment it, explain why we have to do what we're doing, but it's fine. So console dot error mock restore. And index, let's just run this one. Yeah, huh. For some reason, it's getting called twice right here, and I don't know why. Console error mock implementation. We'll just forward those on to args. Okay, so we get okay, I'm gonna need to compare these and see if there's any difference. Let's grab all this. See if these are the same or different. Then we get another one. And then that one. And okay. So first, yeah, those two are exactly the same. But then this one with the giant thing, those are also exactly the same. They have the exact same code path. The exact same code path. How is that possible? Huh.
Talk to me, Kent. What are you thinking?
I have no idea. Like one thing that could be is if it's, oh shoot, I don't know. So I verified that it's not simply because we have both of these implemented. It's not logging because of that.
Mm.
You know what? I'm gonna do something. We're going to do this for now. We'll add a comment. Not sure why, but this one logs twice as much as it should. We're just gonna do that little hack job because it doesn't appear that that's actually what's happening. There's just something weird about this test. Did I mess something else up? Oh, huh, now that's interesting. Uh-huh, yeah, that actually is gonna break stuff. So this, component did update, that's gonna run twice. So yeah, it's just this one that's doing some weird things.
Could it be that like, and I'm not 100% sure because I can't like put it together in my head right now, but could it be that like when the test is running, it goes through the execution, something causes the re-render, the test goes through the execution again, but the mock kind of saved the old state, and so it's just kind of.
I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
So
tell me how I was wrong.
no, you're good. So what was happening is the error gets thrown, this gets called, triggers a re-render. So it goes through and re-renders. We just return null. I need to still comment this. This is what we're gonna do. We were gonna, before React actually commits that null, so rendering nothing, before it commits that to the DOM, before it updates the DOM, it calls component did update. And because error was not null, but this is the line I added right here that fixed it. So because error was not null, because we got the error from here, then it went ahead and ran through this logic, which triggered another re-render, which somehow ended up logging the error. I don't want to dig any deeper. Maybe something in here caused that error to trigger again or something. But in any case, that triggered an error. So now I just need to make sure that we don't call component did update with info as when info is not equal to null as well. Or sorry, that we don't actually calculate this. So one thing that I just want to make sure of is that I want to be certain that this info is still a thing when running in production mode. So I'm going to say node env equals production.
Also, folks, this is a giant, huge lesson in remember to trust your tests.
That's right. Yeah, they are, if well written, they are not wrong. But I mean, sometimes I get it wrong sometimes. Okay, so interesting. I thought that the production environment did not have the component info, but it appears to have that, which is kind of cool. So good stuff. And we don't need to worry about that. And now all I need to do in the 3 minutes that I've got left before I've got to run and hang out with my family is add a comment here explaining what's going on. we'll get a re-render with the error state in component here. And actually, you know what? We should probably do this a little bit better. So did catch true. That's what we're gonna. No, this is fine. Okay, so we'll get a re-render with the error state and this get derived state from error. But we don't have the info yet, so just render null. Note that this won't be committed to the DOM thanks to our component did catch. So the user won't see a flash of nothing. So this works fine. Okay. The benefit of this, of doing things this way is rather than just putting both the error and info set state within componented catch is we avoid re-rendering busted stuff. Yeah, I'll just give it, this is more info. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of that. We don't need that. Okay, cool. And I want to change this. If error and not info, then we'll return null. Go back. I liked it. That's better. Okay, cool. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to add the package JSON and commit that by itself. Update or chore, update, deps. I'm not going to verify that. We'll just push that directly. Then we're going to make a branch PR. Use derived from error. And this is going to close issue 66. Feature switch to get derived. Here, actually, this should really be a fix. So they're not going to change anything. To avoid unnecessary re-render. Closes. And there we go. Push that. Oh man, I'm a minute late. Wanted to see if I could get this. What? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I'm gonna self-merge this one, so I don't need that description stuff. That's fine. Kind of thinking that actually I could just set the error right here. And all this could do is say status error. No error. That's stupid. I'm fine. We're good. Now I've lost myself. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, this is fine. Whoa, forgot about you.
What were you starting to do there? Like prematurely optimize it or something?
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to refactor it a little bit. So my son's telling me it's dinner time. So you all know how the story goes. This build finishes, and then I merge it, and then it releases, and everybody's happy. I don't know if you can hear him saying that. Yeah, the build passed. So we're going to just go ahead and do this. Yeah, confirm squash and merge. There we go. This will get released. Bum-ba-da-dum. I got to go. Peace out, friends. And
Have fun.
stop the live stream. And
First always.